Shalom Akim. All glory and praise goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught me this truth. And peace and salutation to your Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. All right, I'm Brother Yash from Louisiana GMS Saints Camp. And I'm back with another lesson on North Korea because they just signed 800,000 army people in one day, okay? And it says North Korea claims 800,000 join army in a single day to fight the U.S., right? You see? Hey, America time is getting short. Nearly 800 people signed up to join the North Korean military in a single day. The country's state-run media claimed Saturday. The North Korean newspaper Radog Dong Simus says 800,000 students and workers signed up to fight the U.S. on Friday, just one day after North Korea fired a ballistic missile into the sea between South Korea and Japan. This is war. This is an act of war, man. All right? Because America goes over to other people's land and don't know how to stay in their own house. All right? So these nations are mad, man, and they're ready to attack. The total number included many North Koreans who sought to re-enlist, the paper noted. All right? So as you can see, they got 800,000 military personnel that just signed up to go to join the army in North Korea. All right, it says let's see this. Let's read down. North Korea recruitment drive and missile launch came as the U.S. and South Korea began joint military drills last week. So they're doing the U.S. and South Korea are doing joint military drills. Okay, all right. Why? Because they're preparing for war. All right. The 11-day Operation Freedom Seal 23 began March 13 and will last for 11 days. See? So definitely, as you can see, war is coming, man. War is coming.
North Korea claims almost 800,000 people have signed up for military to fight against U.S. A day after launching a long-range nuclear missile as a warning to the US and South Korea, around 800,000 young North Koreans signed up for military service and vowed to completely wipe out enemies and unify the Koreas, according to state media on Saturday. The Rodong Sinmun report said the youth vanguard rose up at once to join the war to defend the homeland and the war to destroy the enemy, referred to in the article as the US imperialists and puppet traitors who are trying to destroy our independence and right to live and develop. It repeated refrains from state propaganda in recent weeks that provocations by Washington and Seoul are crossing a line that can no longer be tolerated and that North Korea seeks to demonstrate it can overpower enemy military capabilities. The US and South Korea started 2 weeks of large-scale joint military exercises last Monday. Pyongyang had demanded an end to the drills and conducted a series of missile launches and warned that the situation could escalate to war. Photos released with Saturday's report showed young people waiting in line to sign documents as state-organized rallies held Friday at theaters and construction sites. Military enlistment numbers are continuously rising around the country, it said. The North's ballistic missiles are banned under United Nations Security Council resolutions, and the launch drew condemnation from governments in Seoul, Washington, and Tokyo. South Korean and American forces began 11 days of joint drills dubbed Freedom Shield 23 on Monday, held on a scale not seen since 2017 to counter the North's growing threats. Northern Korea accused the United States and South Korea of increasing tensions with the military drills.
Exodus 15 and verse 3. The Lord Yahweh is a man of war. The Lord is his name, and that's who's mustering up all of these armies, all right? He's gathering the armies all together, okay, to the valley of Jehoshaphat in the Middle East, all right? And we're in a time of war, man. Ecclesiastes 3 and 3. A time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. And we're in the time of killing, all right? And this is the time we're in, man. Mass killing, mass judgment is going to happen, all right? Not only in Babylon, but all over the world. All over the world. Verse 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. And this is the time to weep, man. A lot of death is about to transpire. A lot of people are going to get killed and going to get judged by Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. And this place is about to go down in flames. All right, jump down to verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. We're definitely in a time of hate. People's hearts are growing cold right now, man. Savagery. They're becoming savages, man. All right, and the city and this place hasn't even fully collapsed yet. All right, and they're already savages. Okay, and a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace, and we're definitely in the time of war, man. Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and that's what you're hearing, all of these rumors of wars in the Middle East. And then you got Ukraine and the Russian war, okay? And you got all these other countries that are gathering together. All right, Russia, China, Iran, Saudi Arabia, okay? All of these countries are gathering together to what? To come against this whore, all right? Babylon, which is America, the land of confusion, all right? All right. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, man. And this stuff is happening in the fulfilled prophecy, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy, and he in these scriptures said that this stuff should be happening, and it's happening now, man. All right, verse 7. For nations shall rise against nations, and what do you see? All of these nations going against each other, okay? All right. All right. And Russia is definitely, Russia, China, and Iran are definitely coming against America at this point, man. And all these other nations. You got the BRIC nations now, man. Okay. And they're getting tighter and tighter. And now you got Mexico that want to join them. Okay. So, hey, these other countries are coming against this whore, all right? And kingdoms against kingdoms, and there shall be famines, all right? A lack of food and pestilence. You're going to have diseases out here, which you already have, and earthquakes, all right, in diverse places. And you just had an earthquake in Ecuador, all right, in diverse places, different places around the world. All these are the beginnings of sorrow, man. So we're in the beginnings of sorrow, man. Definitely wartime. Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. Yeah, that's going to be the nuclear fire from 200 million missiles, man, shot on this place, man. All right. And Babylon represents America. Okay. Verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners, and that's going to be all the other nations with nuclear capability shooting their nukes on this whore, okay? Those are the fanners. And shall fan her and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Who's going to be against her? These other nations, man. They're mad at this whore. Okay, for everything they've been following America, and America then turn their country into a shithole. Okay, You're following the lowest people on the planet. All right, Edomites. All right, the border of wickedness. Jeremiah 51:3. Against him that bended, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifted himself up in his brigandine, that's his defense system. He thinks his defense system is going to be able to stop these nuclear missiles, but they're not. And spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts, and everything over here in Babylon will be destroyed. Verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and that they that are thrust through in her streets. Okay, so everything over here in Babylon is gonna die, man. All right, it's gonna get killed. Okay, let's skip down to verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon. Flee out of the. Oh, let's go to 5. I'm sorry, Shalaki. For Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power of the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One. The Lord has not forsaken us, man. And this recompense right here. Verse 6, flee out of the midst of Babylon, meaning come out of the ways of America, man. Don't follow the ways of America. Don't be celebrating these holidays, your birthdays, okay, all of these fucking pagan festivals and shit. Don't celebrate that. Don't follow the way of the heathen, okay? And deliver every man his soul, all right? Because if you when you're following Yahweh Shem Yahweh and you taking heed to this word, that's how you deliver your soul, man. All right, our job is to fear the Lord and do the work. Okay, be not cut off in her iniquity. Everything over here in Babylon is gonna die, man. Don't get caught up in this bitch. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. See, he's about to take vengeance on these devils and all these other nations and 2/3 of Israel. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Yeah, this place has been like the top country over all these other nations. It been put on a pedestal, man. All right, in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. All right, so all these other nations are drunken off the philosophies of America, which is Babylon. All right, the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. See, they took on democracy. They took on the education system. They took on the judicial system. They took on the way the Americans dress. They took on their structure, the building structures of America. All right. They took on their money system. All right. And guess what? All of it is turning. All of it is not working for these nations. All right, it's actually going the opposite way of the right way they should be going. So they're angry at Babylon, and that's why they're going to shoot nuclear missiles on this whore. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain? If so be she may be healed. And balm is like trying to heal, trying to fix her. And that's what they're trying to do when they do quantitative easing, when they print money after money after money. They're trying to fix it, but all they're doing is causing hyperinflation. They're actually making it worse. Okay, and everything they're doing is in error. All right. So Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain? If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. See, there ain't gonna be nothing they could do to fix this system. It's gonna collapse, man. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. Yeah, these other nations are going into their own land because they can't get no money out of this whore. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. So this devil's about to be judged, man. All right, and this place is about to be nuked. All right, Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord Yahweh is near. It is near and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. Yeah, all you gangsters, all you military men, you're gonna cry, man. You're gonna be scared, man. You're gonna be terrified, okay? That day on the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem outside, man. Verse 15, the day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress. These people are going to be scared. They're going to be distressed. They ain't going to be knowing what's going on. They're going to be fearful and terrified. A day of wasteness and desolation, because everything going to get destroyed. A day of darkness and gloominess. A day of clouds and thick darkness from the ICBM missiles, man. A day of the trumpet and the alarm against the fenced city, which is America. That's the fenced city, and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. So you're gonna have a lot of people out here dead like dung, man, on the ground like shit. All right. Them ICBM missiles are gonna not kill this place, knock a lot of, destroy this place, and those laser beam that's gonna be shooting from the chariots are gonna be turning you people into dust, man. All right, verse 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in that day. So that goes for you preppers, man. You think you're gonna be able to use gold to buy shit when people are gonna be needing food. All right, the simple things are going to be important. Water, food, okay? And nobody going to give a fuck about gold or even paper money. All of that shit is going to be obsolete, all right? Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. See, this place is going to go down in 1 hour, man. Revelation 18 and 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city Babylon, which is America, the land of confusion, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment come. Yeah, this bitch was burnt up in 1 hour, man. Everything over here destroyed, okay? And with that, I hope this was edifying to hope for the hopeful elect. World War III is in motion as we speak.